Okay, we are wrapping up day 3 of our road to 3 million sales for 2024. Obviously getting a head start because we're going to have to start 2024 strong if we're going to hit that. So in one of the previous videos, somebody asked like, why are you doing this, or like more information. So as you can see here, we've gotten about 6.3 million sales since 2019. We started in 2019. We learned on YouTube, tried it, slowly grew. We've been about 2 million the last couple of years. And then we're trying to make that leap to 3 million revenue this year on Amazon, 500,000 on Walmart, and then hopefully profit about $300,000. So why am I doing this on YouTube? There's a couple of reasons. One is the people that are reselling, hopefully I can help motivate them to get over obstacles or hurdles, and help them with tips and tricks. So that's the first reason. Second one is if they aren't reselling, which I know most people don't, hopefully it'll provide motivation to, if like you're unhappy with your job, to create a business of some sort. It doesn't have to be reselling, but it can be in something, right? Creating YouTube videos or uh, other mowing yards, or something where you have your own freedom, time of freedom, freedom of time. Uh, once you get out of the rat race and working for somebody, it is amazing just how much better your life is. So hopefully I can help motivate some people. I would never recommend anybody just like quitting their job and then starting, but do something like I or others people do, where you work your normal job and then you work 6 to 12 months on a project. And then once that project is making as much or almost as much as your full-time job, then you quit your full-time job and just transition to your other hobby or project or whatever it is. That's what we did. That's what I did. I worked 2 years with Baker Hughes and was doing this. The second year, I was making about, after bonuses and stuff, I was making like $90,000 on with Baker Hughes, which for this area of the country is really, really good. In Kansas, it's like 2 to 3 times the median salary for our county. But we were also making like that second year we made like 100,000 on Amazon. So it already surpassed Baker Hughes, and Baker Hughes was the one that was like making me commit my time, going to bed at a certain time and all that stuff. So that's the second one. And if the third one is just for entertainment, there's some other people I watch on YouTube that do some series that, I mean, you don't have to watch every day, obviously, but I just like filling in with them every couple of days or once a week or so, just kind of keeping track of what they're doing and seeing them being successful. It motivates me to work harder on the business and be successful myself. So that those are the 3 reasons that I would hope that the viewers get from this. So today, and then the structure of these videos is I go over whatever today, then the middle will be like over tips or tricks, or if I've got anything else that I want to talk about. And then the ending is what are the plans for tomorrow. So today was my day. I worked today. The prep helper came in at 9. I helped her process from about 9:20, 9:50. Took a little bit of, we were processing the RA stuff we found the last couple of days. Took a little bit of break, ate breakfast, and then we finished processing it almost 2 hours. So this shipment, actually, we finished the shipment here. I did not box it up yet because I was wanting to box that up tonight when it's just me, and then my wife helped a little bit too. But I was wanting to just go ahead and start on the next shipment. I had a couple nights where I'd slept for like less than 5 hours on average. So I was not wanting to deal with shipping. It had just been slow and handling a bunch of heavy boxes and stuff. What wasn't what I was wanting to do. So we finished this shipment, but it was still need to be boxed. I boxed it this evening. Actually, just finished it. So that shipment was $13.2 thousand in revenue. Buy cost was $5,000. The profit is estimated to be about 3,300. Sales rank, SKUs, items, and all that stuff. As we've discussed on previous videos, the ROI after returns typically runs about 50. It was about 50% last year, and then for 2023, it was about 65%. So of that 5,000 buy cost, which we sourced the previous 2 days, we should make about 2,500 to probably about 2,500. This was a lower net profit because we're going to have returns and stuff. And if it's already thrown 3,300, we'll make about 2,500. And this is just the stuff we spent about, I don't know, you can look at the previous videos, maybe like 8 hours or so sourcing the previous 2 days. The buy cost is a little less still than what it would have projected because it would have been 4,400 2 days ago, and then 1,600 last night. So it'd been 6,000, but that extra 1,000 is items that go in multi-packs and bundles and stuff like that. The prep helper is going to work on those tomorrow because I've got an errand I need to run. So she's going to be with my wife and work on those bundles to get those out of here. I was wanting to ship them a couple weeks ago so they'd be able to sell for Christmas time, but we've just been so much stuff to do. Just got thrown in the back burner, and that inventory goes into like a nearby closet. So even then it's out of the way and it's not like right there and always just like, boom, we got to do this. We got to do this. It's just kind of more once the day's done or something. I'm like, oh man, we forgot to do the bundles today. But they'll get those out tomorrow. Our goal is to have like basically no inventory, not either at Amazon or not on the way to Amazon by the end of the year. So our on-hand inventory can basically be zero going into the new year, which for accounting purposes, that's just really nice. So that was that shipment. Then the prep center texted and they said they have 5 pallets arriving tomorrow from a wholesaler that we use, and they asked if it was our 5 because the order was only like $13,000 or $14,000. I'm like, I don't think that's ours because it's like $14,000. That's like 2 or 3 pallets probably. But then I remembered that there was a large item that the wholesaler asked if we would buy all of them or a large quantity if they would lower the price. And I was already contemplating buying like 5 or 10 at their baseline price. But since it's a discontinued item, I went ahead and bought like 67 of them or so. But those 67 are large. They are, Walmart large boxes, 16 by 24 or 24 by 16 by 19 or whatever. It is almost that large. I think it was like 20 by 16 by 15 or something. And I bought 67 of them. So those 5 pallets will probably be arriving tomorrow. The prep center said that they will hopefully ship them out by Friday. If so, that would be amazing. They will ship them on pallets. That will save. Now that we aren't rushing to send stuff to Amazon to supply for Christmas time, we will start shipping stuff on pallets. So instead of spending, let's see here, we'll go to our profit and loss. Let's just check to see. How much we're spending on some, but basically instead of spending like $500 a week on shipping stuff to Amazon FBA warehouses will be it's almost half. So that's going to take a while. I'll look at that in a bit once it's updated. So that was the prep center, is about 15 minutes. And then UPS came and picked up our boxes from yesterday. So I went out there, helped them load the truck, and talked to them for a little bit. It probably was, I don't know, 7-8 minutes, give or take. We had can't remember, 6 boxes for UPS. And actually we also had FedEx arrive too, and they had 8 boxes, I believe. So that's 14 boxes of inventory gone. And then after that, we sorted, we emptied the van of RA from yesterday. So actually this was just the inventory from 2 days ago. This processing here was finishing up the RA from yesterday, the $1,600. But the last 30 or 45 minutes of this, we were working on wholesale. But most of this process is done. But the last 45 minutes or so of wholesale, we did about $3,000 prepped and processed. So that, again, today is about $16,000 in revenue that we've processed and prepped. It's not all boxed though. Only 13,000 was boxed and shipped to, or what is ready to ship to UPS tomorrow. And then after that, I had intentions to keep working, or at least some more in the evening, but it just didn't happen. I had a couple of nights where I was like 5 hours of sleep or less, and I was actually just took a nap. I was out of it, got up to ship that shipment that I discussed earlier. So that was my day work-wise. And there it is, basically by what I did by task. I was wanting to purchase wholesale today, but that did not happen. Because I would have did it this evening, but I was napping. So that was all for that. Fairly successful day, not as successful as I wanted. We've only got a couple more days left before we take a week off or so for the holidays. But if it was not for it being December 20th, it's the 21st now because it's already in the past midnight. But if it wasn't for the 20th, I would take that day almost any day of the year. Just so happens that this week is not one of those days. But hopefully tomorrow we can do another good, decent shipment. This is 5,000 by cost, so we've got probably $5,000 to $10,000 of buy cost of wholesale that needs to be shipped out, and we've only got, I think, one more day of prep help, which is tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday my wife and I are going to be on our own. So hopefully tomorrow we ship out like $20,000 to $25,000 of revenue, but we will see. As far as like the goal for the series, I don't really have anything at this moment. I was just wanting to, I'll shorten it, but I was wanting to make sure at the beginning I talk about exactly what the series is and what it's for. Because when they asked on the previous video, it completely made sense. I'm like, oh yeah, that was day 2, and day 1 I kind of described it. So now I just need to have at the beginning of every video like 30 seconds or so what we do and what it's for. So then tomorrow I will help the prep helper get ready. When she gets here, get all her bundle stuff situated, tell her how much of each bundle we want. I will be gone for a couple of hours, got some errands. My wife will be here if she's got the prep helper has any questions or something. And then when I get back, we will be working on the wholesale. Try to get a bunch of stuff out. And then tomorrow night, I might ship out Walmart. I know there's a lot of Walmart stuff that needs dimensions and stuff, but I think we might have a box or so, hopefully, where we can just ship it out because the listing is already created. I'll look in that tomorrow. But in tomorrow's video, you will know whether we did that or not. I think that is all. If you guys have any questions or concerns, or again, if I like completely mess something up, or if you think it would be better doing it a different way, let me know. Obviously, I'm wanting to help you all. That's time's a lot better spent on selling on Amazon, but just trying this out for now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and had a successful day, and talk to you later.